Always good to get back into the win column, so it's good for our guys, and also some guys to see the shot go in. That part was good, and congratulations to Kobe, 2020. Not sure if I've been a part of a team with a player. Maybe you guys have all the facts. You probably tell me if I'm right or wrong, but tremendous effort because he stayed engaged, and we didn't try to keep him out there just keep getting rebounds. Just he's short on the bench, and I knew he would move the ball, and it wasn't about points for him. He would facilitate and make stuff happen. So I'm happy for him because he's put the time into it.
Coach, that was the most points you guys have scored on offense and the largest margin of victory of the year. What were some of the good things you saw and some of the things you want to build upon for the rest of the season?
I just think the ball went in. Anytime the ball goes in, you develop a level of confidence. We were able to get out and run. I think we're at our best when we're able to get out and run. We did that. Amari, being at the point guard position, can push it, but he also can get downhill and make plays. So he puts pressure on your defense. Javon quieted him. Dejuan made shots, so that helps, and we just flow. We got to continue to get Yaya going because we need him around the rim to be aggressive, be assertive. Boogie's a guy that can come off the bench and make shots more at the 2 than the 1, but I was happy with the fact that we were able to make shots and get out and run.
Was Jordan not available tonight?
Oh, he's available.
What's going on there?
Just some things I need to see him get better at, man.
Cuonzo, is there any tentativeness just from really celebrating this 1-2 water because it is an NAIA school, or what did you want to see tonight because of the level of competition?
Really get out and push the ball and play, and I've never been concerned with the opponent because wins are hard to come by. You never know when you get your next one, so you always applaud them and appreciate them. But there are also things that you want to correct when you look at your game film. And the biggest key I'd say to our guys, just be consistent from start to finish. Maintain your confidence, but be consistent and move the ball, share the ball, and play as hard as you can play. Yes.
Cuonzo, can you kind of put in context Kobe's importance to this team? I mean, box score says he was plus 45, which means you get outscored by 13 points without him on the floor.
I mean, he's a good basketball player, but he's been in the program. He's a 3-year starter. So you expect him to play well in games like these. But I think the thing that makes him special, he's a guy that just plays basketball. It's not a case of I need to score the ball and get my shots. He plays basketball. I'll get rebounds. I'll find the open guy. I'll try to defend. I'll try to communicate on both sides of the basketball. But he's that type of guy. But, again, his character, his work ethic, you want to see him do well, and he had a great performance tonight.
With the 17 fast break points you guys were able to get, I know that was a big emphasis for you leading into the season. How did you think, they did in that area, and, have you seen that progress throughout the season?
We spent a lot of time on it, and oftentimes we play opponents. We normally exchange film, especially if we don't see them again. We normally exchange film with scouting reports just on strengths and weaknesses, things we need to get better at. And one of the biggest strengths for us is getting in the paint, but also getting out in transition. And we've had teams that kind of grind the game out, pick up full court presses, and it causes us to be stagnant, especially when you're not making shots. But when you're making shots, you're a different team because it opens the game up. Now you're able to dribble, penetrate, and make plays.
Starting to see Trayvon warm up a little bit more. Do you know when he's going to be fully available, and what do you think he's going to bring when
He's cleared from a health standpoint, but he's not cleared to play yet. And I just think it's a matter of how he progressed in practice. But he was in half court stuff in practice, 5-on-5. He did transition stuff, 5-on-0, and he seems to be fine as of right now.
Can you give us an idea just how this game came about? It's unusual. It's not something we see very often.
It's a person you have a relationship with, and just feel like talking through the summer, we could possibly do it. 3 or 4 other teams we were looking at playing. We had a window to play, and then we just chose to play this guy just because of a relationship more than anything.
Was that you and their head coach? I assume.
Yeah, if you know his history,
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
What did you think of the freshmen that played tonight and what their performance was?
Solid. And I think Sean did some good things, but I think Caleb has a chance to get in the rotation. Caleb's more of a point guard facilitator anyway, but I think he has a chance to get in rotation. I think Anton did some good things, just really settling in, and for him, once you see the ball goes in, he's a different player because he can really catch and shoot the ball.
Cuonzo, to have Amari playing more point guard, is that a big switch for what he's been doing leading up to the season?
Yes, because he was a guy that played the 2 for us, but his ability to get downhill and make pull-up, he's one of the best I've seen at that age as far as making pull-ups. So he can get in the lane, and he's aggressive. So when you pressure him, he's attacking the rim. And he's improving his ability to facilitate and find guys. But, yeah, he just puts so much pressure on you, so you want to give him the ball and make plays.
Going back onto the freshmen, why didn't we kind of see them a little bit earlier on with the game looking a bit out of reach for Paul Quinn? Why did we wait a little bit to see them?
Oh, just a feel for me, that's all. Yeah.
Cuonzo, for those who aren't privy, just can you explain the relationship with Coach Espinoza? How do you know him, or how did that develop?
He has a grassroots program, so that's one of the ways we know him. One of the premier programs. So just building a relationship, and he's also the coach, so he can coach and he can have a grassroots program. So that's how it started. So we looked at about 3 or 4 teams to play, and it just came up. He was the guy we chose to play.